last week, and he reiterated a point he has made, clearly wanting the message to get through to Jamaicans that, listen, in the rebuilding of the western end of the island, as a result of the devastation caused by Melissa, we should use the opportunity to rebuild and rebuild more smartly, more resiliently, and stronger.
This side of the island has long been crying out for massive investments. The roadway that connects these parishes clearly is not sufficient to carry the level of traffic that uses the corridor. The entire corridor needs to be realigned, reconfigured, and not rebuilt, but built anew and built forward for the growth that we expect to happen. So yes, Hurricane Melissa was a disaster. It created a crisis, but every crisis presents an opportunity, and we must not waste the opportunity that the crisis has given us. We will rebuild Jamaica much better than we ever thought it could be.
Prime Minister Holness speaking on the weekend at the handing over of more than $160 million worth of tools and building materials to ADPEM by housing developers New Era Developments Limited and Chemtech Construction. The Prime Minister noted that the rebuilding effort is more than just replacing structures in the worst affected parishes.
The urban infrastructure, the towns, they need to be reconfigured and built smarter. Our hospitals, they need to be rebuilt and built in areas that are not susceptible to weather and climate change events. Our police stations, our municipal buildings, all of those have to be rebuilt. But it will not only be a rebuilding of infrastructure. What we are planning is to build a new economy for these damaged parishes, because you can't build a road to nowhere. Whatever you build must support the emergence of a stronger economy.
Prime Minister Holness. And we also learned over the weekend that the Jamaica Defence Force, in partnership with its counterpart from Guyana, the Guyana Defence Force, they've completed work on 60 roofs in the parish of Westmoreland. Yes, that update was given to the Prime Minister by Lieutenant Wilson of the Guyana Defence Force.
Being here is an honor to help our sister Caribbean country. So far, the work has been progressing smoothly. We have managed, like Colonel said, we have managed to complete 62 roofs in a short period of 5 weeks. The guys are working hard. The people in the area are very resilient. They are very supportive of what we are doing. And we thank everyone for their support and what they have done for us so far.
Lieutenant Wilson of the Guyana Defence Force. More than 40 members of the GDF are in Jamaica helping with the repair work underway following Melissa. Now, I have a question to ask at 20 minutes after 10 o'clock. That Auditor General report about the abuses of the public procurement process at the University Hospital of the West Indies is not going away. Yes, there are still many questions to be answered. And one of the questions to be answered is, approximately 2 years ago, the University Hospital imported 10, and this is our information, imported 10 dialysis machines to be used in servicing those people who are suffering from kidney failure. Yeah? Where are those machines? I gather not one is at the hospital. Where are they? Could the chairman of the University Hospital, Mr. Patrick Hilton, tell us where are those dialysis machines that were imported just about 2 years ago by the University Hospital of the West Indies to treat its patients who need dialysis? Is it true? Is it accurate that not one of the 10 machines is at UA? And if that is so, why? And where are they? Where are they? You know, we have been hearing the stories about people being admitted to public health facilities and wanting a test to be done, a procedure to be done, and you hear that the hospital machine not working, or the machine at the hospital is no longer. And people suffer. Yeah, ordinary Jamaicans suffer. So it is important for the people at the University Hospital, including the Minister of Health, Dr. Christopher Tufton, to tell the people of Jamaica how many dialysis machines were imported by the University Hospital just about 2 years ago. How were they procured? How were they procured? Who brought them in? And was it done competitively? And where are the 10 dialysis machines that should be at UA now? Are they there? And if they're not there, where are they? Are they at a private medical facility? And what are they doing at that private medical facility, if it is so? 10 dialysis machines. And Jamaicans who need dialysis have to pay a lot of money to get one round of treatment. And this is how we abuse the system. And the people involved are not ordinary people. People who are well connected, including to the facility and the public health service. Mr. Hilton is the chairman of the board of the University Hospital of the West Indies. A new chairman. I heard him last week on Nationwide. He may want to ask some questions. One, how many dialysis machines were procured for the hospital 2 years ago? Was the procurement done competitively and according to the procedures? 3, did the University Hospital of the West Indies receive the machines? Have they been in use? And if not, where are they? Are they at a private medical facility? Mr. Hilton asked them. You may want to ask them, what is the deal with this private medical facility? Why the 10 dialysis machines are there and not at the University Hospital of the West Indies? Why? Who approved it? Who approved the removal of the 10 dialysis machines to that private medical facility? What was the basis of the agreement? How do the people of Jamaica, the users of the University Hospital of the West Indies, benefit from that arrangement? How? And in the 2 years, how many people have benefited? And at what cost? And generate what levels of revenue to the private medical facility? questions for the board, and I dare say the Minister of Health, Dr. Christopher Tufton, and his committee that he has set up to look into what they're calling the institutional failures at the University Hospital of the West Indies. Systemic breakdowns at the University Hospital of the West Indies. At the same time, I heard this morning on the news, the president of the Jamaica Medical Doctors Association, Dr. Rene Badro, complaining about the situation worsening at the Cornwall Regional Hospital in St. James as it relates to overcrowding.
The JMA and its doctors met with hospital administration on Saturday, November 17. In that meeting, the administration committed to repairing the wards within approximately 3 weeks in order to relieve the overcrowding of the patients in the accident and emergency department. The JMA will be holding the hospital administration, the region, and the ministry accountable to this promise.
Last Friday, nurses and doctors at Cornwall Regional protested against what they say are the unbearable working conditions at the hospital. When asked if she's confident that the government will fulfill its commitment, this was how Dr. Badro responded.
We will see if the hospital administration and by extension, the government of Jamaica will keep its promise to its patients, to its people.
Meanwhile, Dr. Badro also told the press that overcrowding has been a persistent problem at Cornwall Regional. And she says things have got worse following Hurricane Melissa.
Doctors have been present in the emergency department. The JMD wishes to emphasize that overcrowding at Cornwall Regional Hospital remains a major concern. A major concern. Even when the wards are restored to full capacity within the 3 weeks promised by hospital administration, overcrowding will persist. This issue existed prior to Hurricane Melissa and has only been worsened by the impact of the hurricane. Patients deserve adequate space. They deserve adequate resources to ensure that they are accommodated and that they are treated with dignity.
She said her colleagues will take action if the situation does not improve.
The JMD has always stood and will continue to stand unequivocally in the defense of our patients. And we will take whatever action is necessary to protect their right, to protect their safety, and to protect their dignity.
That's Dr. Rene Badro, president of the Jamaica Medical Doctors Association. All right, time for the break.